I have had so many men comment, message me, tell me, Arica, I'm ready to quit. You know, I've seen videos and movements come over the 15 years that I've been doing this of men going their own way, basically giving up on leading a home, leading a marriage, being a leader of their legacy. They become so damn selfish of the system's just rigged against me and I'm just gonna go my own way. I'm gonna give up, I'm gonna quit. I've been rejected too many times. Let me tell you something, my dear men. You do not get to quit. You know why? Because you're a damn man. That's why. Because there's a strength, there's an inner strength that's inside of you, and you've allowed society's voice. You've allowed maybe entitled women to come down and to demote you as a man, to say your only purpose here is just to make money and support yourself and to drive fancy cars, and that's all that you're made of. That's all you're worthy of. That's all that you're capable of building. That's the only legacy that you get to leave behind. That is what you are as a man. You get to just buy a big house, drive a fancy car, and have money in the bank, and oh, you've made it. If your purpose has been reduced to nothing more than being a person who just accumulates commodity after commodity after commodity, then you have no legacy to leave behind. And I'm saying, if you are watching my channel, that you are an emotional warrior. You are the spiritual alpha, and you do not get to quit. You might be watching this and you might be saying, but Arica, I'm so tired. If I get rejected one more time, it didn't kill you and it won't kill you, because there's more to you than meets the eye. The reality is that all of us, we don't understand what we're made of until challenge and adversity hits us. And when challenge and adversity hits us, then we have to wake up and go, is there more than meets the eye? Trust me, I have just gone through the past year and a half, 2 years of a gruesome battle. I mean, every area that you can imagine. Every area you can imagine, physically, mentally, spiritually, relationally, you name it. Every area in my life has been, boom, hit. And here I am today reminding you that you don't get to quit. I'm not quitting. You don't get to quit. It's time to rise up, men. It's time to quit allowing society to take your balls. It's time to quit allowing women to sit there and say who you get to be, who you are. You decide that. You're the warrior. You are the champion of your own life. What kind of legacy are you going to leave behind? Are what they going to whisper about you when you died? Is he some selfish asshole who had money in the bank and cars and a house, and that's all he freaking had? That's all he did with his life? But there's no other person that he's touched and left his mark and left an impact on this world. There's nobody else's life that he made better. He has no family. He has no children. He has no legacy to leave behind because he gave up, because he bought a fancy car. Come on, man. You're more than that. I am here to put a fire in your belly and to seduce you back into your heart. Seduce you back into the fact that you are a glorious man and that you are made for more. That there's a purpose, there's a calling on your life, that there's a voice that you have, that there are passions inside of you that need to be resurrected, that need to be awakened. And nobody is going to give you that you have to unlock that inner strength. And let me tell you something, there is an inner strength. When challenges come, they are your opportunities to show you what you are made of. And you are made of far more than what you are currently being told, what your mind is currently telling you, what you're allowing society to tell you. There is so much more to you. And it's time that you start waking up to that inner strength. The fact that you're still here, the fact that you made it another day, the fact that you had the courage to put on another YouTube and go, maybe this is going to be the video that encourages me. Maybe this is going to be the video that changes my life. Maybe this is the video that inspires me. I see you. I see the man who's ready to give up, who feels like he has nothing left worth fighting for. And I'm here to tell you that there is more, that there's a destiny ahead of you, that there's a legacy waiting to be birthed by you, but only you can make it happen. There's an inner strength inside of you, my spiritual alpha, that is time for you to tap into. Dust off the guilt, dust off the shame, dust off the inadequacies, because those don't get to define you. Your failures don't get to define you. Women rejecting you, that doesn't get to define you. If I told you every time I've been rejected in my career, in my life, you would be blown away. But those don't get to define me. I get to define me. I define who I am. When I go to the mat, I start doing my inner healing work. I start facing my demons. That's when I find out who I'm made of. But when you don't deal with your shit, then you become a victim to what everybody else says. You become a victim to everybody else's voice because you don't know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, you don't have inner strength. And that's why I'm here to remind you of who you are, that you are capable, that you are glorious, that you are powerful, that you matter, that you have a voice that needs to be heard, that there are people waiting to be led by you, that there are women, there's a woman waiting to be loved by you. There are children who are waiting to be fathered by you. But if you keep hiding out in the shadows, if you continue to allow a dark victim mentality to govern your life, you will never taste the sweetness. You'll never see the promises fulfilled in your life. There is something greater ahead of you. And it's sometimes just taking that next step forward. You know, as I shared with you, I've gone through a really, really heavy season, and I'm still not 100% out of it. And every freaking day, I take one step forward. My community of people that love me, I dig into my community and I say, hey, I don't feel like I'm going to make it today. I need you today. You're not made to do this alone. You're made to have a community. If you need to reach out and join my spiritual alpha tribe, then apply below. But let me tell you, none of us are made to do this on our own. You can't leave a legacy behind. You can't even follow your inner strength if you're trying to do it alone. We're meant to have a village support us. You're meant to be supported. And I hope that by hearing my words today that it champions you, but that's not enough. You need to be supported by a tribe. You need to have other people continually speaking into your life. Let me tell you, darling, there is so much more to who you are. And what I want you to do is I want you to start getting a vision again. Start writing down the desires of your heart of what you want your life to be, not the bullshit that you've been sold that you need, but the shit that you actually really want. That I want you to get crystal clear on what that is. And then you need to ask yourself, if this is what I want, if this is a picture that I want to paint, then who is a man that I need to become today so that I can hold that vision, that I can carry out that vision, that I can have the discipline to execute and steward that vision. My spiritual alpha, it is time for you to wake up. Dust off the shame. Dust off the victim mentality. Dust off society's expectations. Dust off the rejection. Get back on your feet again. There's a battle for you to win. There's a war for you to overcome. And it's up to you, and you have what it takes. You are loved. You deeply, deeply matter. You can be seen as long as you stop hiding in the shadows. It's time to tap into that inner strength, my spiritual alpha, and start fighting for yourself again. Make sure that you let me know in the comment section if this video riled you up, fired you up, put a fire in your belly. I want to know. And make sure that you subscribe, because guess what? Just one video like this, you're going to go out and you're going to get distracted. You're going to need to hear videos like this over and over and over again to keep you inspired, to keep you filled up. You don't fill up a car's gas tank just once when you buy it and then that's it. No, you keep refilling it. Why? Because you got somewhere to go. It's the same thing. You want to subscribe to this channel because you got somewhere to go, and this is a fuel to get you there. I love you. You have what it takes. Let this next video support you, and I will see you soon.